Hey guys, MGH here and welcome to the second episode of my Schalke career mode today. I'm so glad you enjoyed the first one. The support was really good, so thank you so much for leaving likes on that episode. I'd really appreciate it as well, guys, if you could leave a like on this episode as well. It really does help me out. And let's get into the video. So today we do have a Champions Cup game or Champions League game against Grasshopper, who have fallen to the bottom of our table on goal difference, and we are second from bottom. So actually, this is a battle of the shit teams in a way. I've got to beat Grasshopper to have a chance of finishing in the top two of this table. If I don't win today, it's going to be extremely frustrating for me because, you know, Porto and Barcelona will just be that too far ahead of me, I think, to catch up, and I would have to beat them both. So it'll be a really difficult task to do that. Let's hope I can just get a win today. And you can see I'm putting up, I don't want to say a weak team, but basically I'm putting a few of my subs and my reserves in just to rest a couple of players for the league, because we obviously have some games coming up there as well. And obviously then we have the big game against Barcelona. But first, we're focusing on this game against Grasshoppers. I'm not sure why they're in the Champions League in this game. I haven't seen them in it before, but I tell you what, their team is actually really, really good. Now, I'm proving this to you by showing you the first kind of minute of this game. You'll see I'm unable to get the ball from them. Their passing is absolutely fantastic, and actually they create chances, and that is why I think they're in the Champions League, because they're actually better than you think. I know probably a lot of people, when they saw the group table before we started the fixtures, thought, well, what the fuck are they doing there? You know, there's so many better teams that could have made it. But I tell you what, they are better than you think. I mean, look at this. Great little play there. Fortunately for me, the shot was pushed wide. But yeah, they definitely are a bit of a surprise. You know, I wasn't expecting such a tough game against them. But obviously we are a better team than them. Statistically, our players are much better. But Ibarbo was playing up front for this match, and he didn't start off well at all. He made a great run for this. But the finish, absolutely awful. And also, I wanted to show you some clips with Ibarbo, because I'm struggling with him. He's not very good. I'm not going to lie, guys. He's an ultimate team player. Now, I mean, look at that. Now, no offence. I know, obviously, partly this is my fault for passing to him, but how many times do you see a striker do that on career mode? It is so rare for someone to run that far offside. It seemed a little bit stupid. And actually, you probably won't believe me, but I wasn't trying to pass to him there. It just went to him because he was the nearest player, and I guess it just wanted to put him through. But rubbish offside. Anyway, this is my favourite goal of the season so far. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to mention it. This goal right here is one of my favourites that I've scored. I'm not sure if it is my favourite, actually, but I've scored some great goals. But this episode is full of great goals, and this, for me, is probably the best one of the episode because of the way it kind of just worked out in the end. The pass to Ibarbo, the header down, which is probably what he's best at in honesty. It's being in the air and providing just that little bit of nuisance to the defenders. And he nods it on perfectly. And the finish just looks so cool. The way the ball hits the net and rolls back out, I love that. So there you saw one of the best goals of the episode. But there are more goals coming, trust me, that are really, really good. And not just by me, I'm just saying. But anyway, again, another example of Ibarbo being offside. Has anyone else bought Ibarbo in their career mode and had this problem where he is just constantly offside and not finishing goals because his finishing is not good enough? Hopefully you guys are experiencing it too, and it's not just me being crap at the game. But yeah, struggling with him. And I'm also struggling with Hazard. You saw in the first episode today, he missed an absolutely, well, I wouldn't say a sitter, but he should have got it on target. He's done the exact same there. His shooting just isn't quite good enough, if you ask me. Maybe Hazard wasn't the best signing. Maybe I need to think of getting someone else. I don't know, but for now I'm going to keep hold of him. But anyway, I made 3 substitutions in the second half of this game, and that's what happens when you make changes. Just that bit of extra energy made me score the second goal there. I was playing Iogo at left midfield. I brought Goretzka on at right mid, and Batshuayi came on, and all 3 of them combined straight away pretty much after coming on, and sealed the victory against Grasshoppers. So I'm pleased to say, guys, that going into the Barcelona game, I actually have a good chance of making it through the group stages. Yay! Well done, Matt. On world class, you've been able to qualify and potentially go through the groups. Well done, Matt. So proud of myself. But anyway, we're going into the next game here against Freiburg. Now, they have a pretty decent team as well. I wasn't expecting, you know, like a performance like you're going to see, though. You're going to see it's an absolutely fantastic game. I am playing, again, some of my weaker players because I'm saving my stamina. I'm saving my best players for the huge game that is coming up in the next episode, which will be 100% live. I'm going to be playing Bayern not Bayern, Barcelona absolutely live, because that game is so big, it means millions and millions and millions of funds that I could potentially miss out on, because if I do qualify and go further in the Champions League, it's going to really help my budget in the January transfer window. Because in FIFA 14, I don't know if you noticed this compared to FIFA 13, but you do actually get extra funds before the window from the Champions League, so it's definitely very handy. But anyway, this game is kicked off, and I'm mumbling on about funds. I've got to say, like I said, Freiburg, I wasn't expecting such an such an interesting team, actually. They're very, very good on the ball. But most of all, going forward, they're really difficult to defend against. You see this pass here just completely splits my defender. I am playing my youngster, Ihan, there, but normally he's much better than that. It's a very, very nice finish indeed. And I found myself 1-0 down already. But can I get myself back in this game nice and quick? Batshuayi goes through and he puts it wide. You've got to be scoring that. I think Ibarbo might have scored that. Who knows? It's so difficult to tell. But anyway, again, they were playing very well going forward, not so much going back. They looked like they had gaps in their defence a lot, so maybe I would find an opportunity to break through. But my defending was terrible, and to be honest, my performance in this first half in general was just really, really bad. It really wasn't good at all. So we're coming into the end of the first half here, and it was still 1-0. So I was disappointed with myself, thinking that potentially I was going to drop points here against one of the lesser teams. I don't want to be mean, but they are. I need to be getting points against these kind of teams. And then in the second half, I thought, right, I'm going to play better. I'm going to score a goal early on. Boy, did I fuck that up. Found myself 2-0 down after 61 minutes. And I literally put my controller down and thought, what the fuck am I doing here? This is a game, a bit of gameplay that's going up on YouTube. I need to be winning this game. So I suddenly inspired myself. Can I score 3 goals? Here we go. First goal. Damn it. What the fuck? How did I put that wide? I was still pouncing here as much as I could on their defence. 72 minutes in. We finally get our breakthrough. Batshuayi with a great header. He bends his head around the ball there, and I have no idea how he gets the power behind the header. But it's a fantastic finish right in the corner of the goal. The keeper had absolutely no chance, and he's got ourselves back in the game. Only 1 goal now to get that point, but we want 2 more, don't we? Do you guys think I'm going to win this game? I'd be very interested to know what you were thinking right now. Obviously, it's impossible, but let's just say Deulofeu is a special player. I mean, look at that. I'm actually so impressed with myself there. I suck at dribbling and skilling and stuff like that. That was just a simple dribble where they just could not touch him, and that made it 2-2. Again, an absolutely outstanding goal. And Deulofeu, Farfan, they're so good. I don't know who to play. I literally don't know which one is better. I think Deulofeu just appeals to me just that little bit more. I think he's more sorted, he's more agile, but Farfan just has that brute strength and speed, so it's a little bit of a difficult one to call. But anyway, it's not over yet, guys. Will I score this opportunity? Batshuayi, one-on-one with the keeper. He's going to have to go for the chip. It's too high. No, it's not. It's a perfect chip, and it goes in. Beautiful technique. Just you wait to see these replays. Again, I think this is contender for one of the goals of the season. The pass from Boateng there was perfect, but the chip, it doesn't look that special there, but look at this angle here. This is where it gets special. Inside of the foot, curling away into the corner. I mean, that is something else from Batshuayi. This is the best angle though. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful technique, and that meant we completed the comeback and we beat Freiburg 3-2. In the space of 20 minutes, I scored 3 goals. Absolutely incredible. One of my favourite moments of the season so far. That I was so happy. And I'm proud to show you that as part of the series. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And as a result of that, we are top of the league. Look at that. After 17 games, 11 wins, 5 draws and 1 loss. My goal difference isn't great though. I need to work on that. I'm conceding just a few too many. Like 2 in that game was not good enough. So I need to be working on that. And I need to be scoring more, because look at Bayern and Dortmund, both with 33 goals there. 26 isn't bad, don't get me wrong, it's like the 3rd best in the league, but surely I can score more than that. So I'll be working on that. Maybe the purchase of Lasogga in the window will help. Maybe Volland or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we get into January. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm loving this series. Prove it to me if you're enjoying this series too. Hit that like button below. Maybe we could hit 3,000 again. And also, if you're looking to buy any coins for Ultimate Team, don't forget to check out thegamekeys.co.uk. The link is in the description. instant delivery within 1 minute, and also you can get 5% off using the discount code MGH. But thank you for watching, and I will see you for another episode very soon.